It's time for GMA Life.
In convenience stores, growing frustration among shoppers with so many products locked behind glass.
Superman, on screen and off. The new documentary about Christopher and Dana Reeve. The Reeve children, Will, Alexandra, and Matthew, sharing rarely seen home videos, telling their family's inspiring story.
Fall savings. Deals and steals on cozy throws and bakeware. Plus, a pumpkin-spiced edition of The Right Stuff.
Demi Lovato talking about her new documentary, Child Star. And she's playing Ask Me Anything.
Hello and welcome to GMA Life. I'm Lori Bergamato.
And I'm Ashin Singh, and right now we're backstage in the GMA Green Room, our favorite place in the world. Coming up on GMA Life,
Demi Lovato is talking about her new documentary, Child Star.
Plus, we'll have a special look at the new documentary, Superman, the Christopher Reeve story.
But first, Rebecca Jarvis with the growing consumer frustration over some stores locking up everyday items, making shopping a struggle.
Every single hair product is locked up behind these glass shelves.
Consumers are unlocking their frustrations.
The entire section of soft drinks and cold products is locked.
On retailers locking up merchandise.
Why do I have to find an associate for soap? It's $9.
Adrienne Perkins of Atlanta says she recently waited nearly 10 minutes for a store employee to assist her with soap.
They had to call somebody else, and then I had to wait some more. So that confusion turned to frustration, especially when associates aren't readily available to open said case under lock and key.
And the inconvenience is driving her to shop elsewhere.
This experience would definitely make me lean towards buying things online.
The customers aren't quite used to not having that freedom in store. And so you've got a lot of friction, both from the employee who is running around trying to unlock those cabinets on demand, and then they're met with potentially a frustrated customer.
Retailers say they're turning to these tactics because of an increase in incidents like these on everything from designer items to everyday products.
It says press call button for assistance.
We went to a few stores in New York City to see what consumers may be facing.
Thank you. Someone will be with you shortly.
And found everything from electronics to beauty products,
peanut M&Ms, please,
to even candy in locked cases.
And we got it. And he was just called somewhere else.
But with many frustrated customers, experts wonder how long this will last.
Now to Demi Lovato. The star stopped by GMA this week to talk about her new documentary, Child Star. And backstage, she played Ask Me Anything.
Hey GMA, it's Demi Lovato and this is Ask Me Anything. Was making Child Star therapeutic to you? It was very therapeutic to me. Wanted to look back at my childhood and think, what is it that keeps me in this industry, and is it something that I want to stay in moving forward? So it was very reflective for me and definitely very therapeutic. You got engaged last year. Any plans you can share with us? What would your ideal wedding look like? I don't want to go into too many details because I want to keep it private, but something I can share. I'm about to do a photo shoot for the Save the Date invitations, so that's exciting. When can we expect new music or a new album? When it's done. Don't worry, I am trying to do this in a timely fashion. I don't want y'all to forget about me. What does Demi in 2025 look like? More songs, more acting, more directing? I think it's definitely more songs, definitely more music. It would be cool to direct something new. And I will have a movie coming out that I'm acting in, so that's gonna be fun. Last one. Making Child Star has allowed you to reflect on your past in the industry. Is there something you wish someone had told you 10 years ago about navigating fame? What I wish that someone had told me 10 years ago while navigating fame would be to take breaks. That it's okay to take breaks. That if you want a long and lustrous career, you have to treat your mental health the same way.
And when GMA Life returns, I've got the right stuff.
Hello and welcome back to GMA Life. Tory Johnson joins us now for Deals and Steals with the September Savings Spectacular.
Oh, yeah.
It's alliterative and it's spectacular. Bargains on all of these amazing products are waiting for you. Good morning, Tory. The air feels crisper.
It does?
Yeah.
Okay, that might be because of Blue Air. They are a world leader in air care solutions. So we often talk about hair care. This is air care. We've got 3 different options for you here. First up, the humidifier, this one right here, mist-free smart humidifier. So a lot of times it's that mist that then creates a white dust and that leaves like a lot of residue and a mess. You will not get that from this because this is mist-free. It's going to create perfectly balanced air to create the ultimate sleeping atmosphere.
Wow.
So this is fabulous. And then we've got these 2, depending on the room size. These are both purifiers, the Blue Pure Max Air purifiers, and they blend their innovative technology along with their sleek design so that you don't have to choose function over style. It can immediately become a piece of decor that you look forward to using because you're going to get clean air from all 3 of these solutions. And today you're going to save 50% plus free shipping from Blue Air.
Incredible. This time of year, I like leaving the windows open during the day, so these would be great to use at night.
Exactly.
Yep.
Speaking of evening time, how about a little cooking with our place?
A little dinner party.
Yeah, all of their products make cooking a little easier, a little more joyful because of the great colors, great functionality. You've got there the hot mitts. Those are the perfect combination of premium silicone and cotton twill. They feel really good on your hands. They're going to do the job. They also have a magnet at the end so that, do you feel those?
That's so
they
smart.
can stick together if you put them in a drawer, or if you've got you want them to stick to the refrigerator so that they're front and center, or there's a loop, so depending on where you want to keep them, they're going to be right there for you. And then we have the 5-piece bakeware set. You get the tray, 3 stoneware baking dishes, and then this reusable parchment alternative that also looks beautiful too. This is just a gorgeous set that elevates everything. You cook in it, then serve right in it. Everything from our place slashed in half today, starting at $22.50.
Can't beat that.
Yeah.
So cute too.
Okay, Linens and Hutch. This is always a GMA fan favorite. We've got a couple of options. You are hugging, right? Were you hugging?
It's cuddle weather.
It is cuddle weather. The oversized chunky knit. This is the pillow that coordinates with the big throw. We've got a few different colors of those. It's also a really great, a really soft acrylic fabric that's great for people who have allergies or sensitivities because it's going to be hypoallergenic for them. And then in the front there, we've got their all-season comforter and sham set. It's got like a nice waffle texture, but it's a soft pre-wash finish, so it feels really good. All of these get softer with use. Everything from Linens and Hutch today, 70% off and free shipping. You cannot beat that.
No,
and
you really
there's a huge assortment that you will find online.
What a deal.
Jelly Bean. We've got a message from the owner.
I'm really happy to be able to share with you some of our Jelly Bean rugs. I just know you're going to love the colorful designs and how easy these rugs are to wash. They just go in your washing machine and they come out better than your jeans.
I feel like she was speaking to you.
I was like cats, dog, witches, Christmas, flowers. I like all of those things.
You like all of those. So Jelly Bean's kind of personalized just for you. We've got more than 50 different vibrant options, machine washable, all designed. The patterns are designed by American artists. Easy decor, easy accent decor, especially when they're 50% off, $22.50 today.
Love it. And they're indoor, outdoor, which is just
Indoor,
amazing.
Outdoor, exactly.
Yes.
Okay, so when you're out and about on the go, it's good to stay powered up. So we've got the Limitless Innovations. This is the ultimate charger. And that's because not only can you turn it on and see how much power's left, only 50% on this one, we didn't charge it. It's got a flashlight built in right there too. It also has the AC power plug right there, and then 3 different charging ports and 3 different cables all built right in. It's got 15,000 milliamps of power, which means that it's gonna fast charge 3 different devices. It's kind of thought of everything, and then it comes in a clever little case. So you're good to go to stay powered up. Really smart for traveling. This is one, put it in your bag. You'll be happy that you did. With our deal, they're $40.
Everybody loves the friend that has the portable charger, ready to go.
And has the cables already built in, so you're not like, I got the charger, not the cable. They cover it all. Okay, this is Dosi making their deals debut, and we've got a message.
Hey, I'm Honor, the founder of Dosi from Australia, and we make beautiful and functional pill organisers. If you're a pill taker like me, Dosi is here to glam up your pill routine so you never miss a dose again, because pill takers deserve beautiful things too. We are super excited to offer you this exclusive offer.
Pill takers do deserve beautiful things.
Yeah, they do.
And they are so pretty. So these are not like your granny's pill boxes. They're really elevated, a modern take on a traditional product. So we've got little compacts like that. We also have little wallet sizes, little boxes that looks like a little jewelry case. What's awesome about these that I love is that these come with pouches. So whether you use that version or this, there's a big variety where you can store up to 30 pills for once or twice a day dosing, depending on what your needs are. This one right here is the diabetic case, so that a pen and glucose monitoring items can be stored securely.
Smart.
Yep, and then they've got all the pockets for everything that you need. You know what, another trick, some people also buy these, honestly, for jewelry, and then they label their jewelry for their travel for these. So many extra bonus options that come with your Dosi. These today, 50% off, $9.50 to $20. The price on these, pretty fabulous. Think about buying some to stock away for the holidays.
That's really a nice stocking stuffer. I like how you said not your grandma's pill case, because when you do see the plastic ones that, like, it's not a great look. This is a great look.
For a really good price.
For a really, really great price. Thank you, Tori. As always, we've partnered with all of these companies on these great deals. You can get them on our website, goodmorningamerica.com. Now let's head over to Lori.
Thank you, Tori and Will. It's time now for the right stuff. Fall is officially underway this weekend, and what makes fall nice? It's pumpkin spice. So this week we've got a special pumpkin spice edition of The Right Stuff, and nothing screams fall like the scent of pumpkin spice. We found the candle with the perfect blend of spice, pumpkin, hints of vanilla, and cinnamon. It's Voluspa, known for their coconut wax blend, paraben-free, soy-free, sulfate-free. It has a beautiful, long-lasting, clean burn. Reviewers love that it has amazing throw, can really fill a room with fragrance, and everyone loves the glass vessels that can double as decor. We got that at Anthropology. Next up, it wouldn't be pumpkin spice season without a treat for you to indulge in, but these poppable donuts from dough only taste like an indulgent. They actually have 41% less sugar than your typical donut hole, a delicious blend of cinnamon, nutmeg, cloves, punctuated by the earthy sweetness of pumpkin. They're vegan, gluten-free, baked, not fried, and they're from a women-owned brand. They have an absolutely obsessive fan base, and all weekend long, they're buy one, get one free. Next up, you can't stop the pumpkin spice juggernaut, but you also can't stop the Stanley brand from churning out new must-have tumblers and quenchers. Their pumpkin spice collection boasts burnt orange hues with warm bronze accents. These, will definitely keep your drinks cold for hours, and they fit right in that car cup holder in 30 ounce and 40 ounce. Next up, Book Talk helped make this next book a runaway international bestseller. It's Pumpkin Spice Cafe. Readers are describing it as a cozy romantic mystery. It has nearly 15,000 positive reviews on Amazon. And next up, pumpkin doesn't just smell and taste good, it's also rich in those alpha hydroxy acids like vitamins A, C, and E. They'll brighten, protect, and heal the skin. This pumpkin enzyme mask from Peter Thomas Roth helps balance uneven skin tone and texture, smooth fine lines, and it tackles congested skin dullness as we move from season to season, so this is definitely a must-have. And not only does this bigger than beauty pout hero help nourish and plump dry, chapped lips in an instant, it also does good every time you purchase one. They've donated over $150 million to their nonprofit giving partners through Thrive Cosmetics, and it really is just a nice, subtle hint of pumpkin. And finally, Touchland is a leader in the hand sanitizer space because it dries quickly and it is not sticky, and we all need a hand sanitizer. The brand has previously done limited edition collaborations, but this is the first time they've ever done a limited edition scent with their spiced pumpkin teeny. It's warm and inviting, but still subtle enough that it's just the perfect hint of fall spice, and it's only $10. When GMA Life returns, Diane Sawyer's conversation with Christopher Reeve's children about his legacy.
Welcome back to GMA Life, and here we are in our GMA green room.
And now to Diane Sawyer's interview with the children of Christopher Reeve about the new documentary, Superman, the Christopher Reeve story.
A superhero streaking across the sky. For almost 10 years, Christopher Reeve embodied Superman, the mythic American champion of justice. An actor so gifted, it's no surprise that in real life, there was nothing he couldn't do. He was an airplane pilot, an expert sailor, a diver, ice hockey, soccer. And by the way, he was also a Juilliard-trained pianist who would lead the family sing-alongs. That's little Will at the piano. Will, Alexandra, and Matthew remembering those happy days, even if they weren't exactly the Von Trapps.
Okay, now I'm going to play
the
Von Trapps.
The Von Trapps. What'd you play, the bassoon? Why?
The happy days that always seem endless until the day that changes everything. Almost 30 years ago, 42-year-old Christopher Reeve, a champion horseback rider, had an accident that was at once freakishly random and catastrophic. He was wearing a helmet. It was just a 3-foot jump, but the horse balked and all 200 pounds of Reeve's body weight landed on his neck. When he spoke of it with Barbara Walters, he was now paralyzed from the neck down and on a ventilator.
I went forward. I had the great misfortune to get my hand stuck in the horse's bridle. So it's like going over with your hands tied, and that's why I landed straight on my head.
It is his wife, Dana, who will pull him out of his despair.
And then she said the words that saved my life. You're still you, and I love you.
In the new documentary Superman, it is also Dana who will prepare their 2-year-old son, Will, and her 11 and 15-year-old stepchildren for the moment they walk in, to the machines, the tubes, and a dad so radically changed.
Dana walked us down and she said, "It's gonna look really scary, but he's still there. Just talk to him. Ignore everything else, just talk to him." And so I remember, and she said, "You can hold his hand." And it has machines on it, you know, and you're still reaching and holding his fingers.
As far as I remember, my first words were just, "I love you, we're here."
I think in an effort to make sure that I wasn't terrified of my dad permanently, my mom made sure that I was involved as was reasonable. And that included always being near him and touching him and helping.
Oh, good, that's great, Well, thanks.
When they get home from the hospital, their injured father, their valiant mother, began teaching how a wounded family can still be a family.
I hear you all saying, don't let anyone tell you what family is.
Absolutely. No matter the contours of a family, no matter how scraggly the branches on the family tree might be, as long as it's rooted in love, it doesn't matter what your family looks like, as long as it's yours.
Somehow their mother and dad create the happy routines every child loves.
Whether it was good news, bad news, scary news, dinner was family time. How was school? They sat at the head next to each other. My mom would feed him and herself. We had friends dropping by. It was a very happy, robust, loud, everything you would want from a family dinner. And that was every night. And the one thing you weren't allowed to talk about was specific medical stuff. It could be anything else.
And like all kids, they search for ways to make Dad laugh.
Matthew, at one point in college, came back with a gift to Dad, and it was an eject button to put on the hand of his wheelchair right by his finger. And Dad loved that.
Yeah.
My God, you know, someone's there in a serious meeting with Christopher Reeve, and they suddenly look at his wheelchair, and they're just seeing this eject button, and you kind of see a register on their face, like, to ask, to not ask,
Yeah, right.
what do we do?
The house was always full of music. She was always just bursting into song.
About a village gone to ruin by a girl called Abigail.
It was one of the things I miss most, for sure.
Dana Reeve was a professional singer. It's how she met their dad, Christopher.
Mom was always singing, always, while she's making me my after-school snack, while she's taking me up to bed, whatever. She was always singing. And I, being 10, 11 years old, be like, Mom, stop, it's so annoying, I'm trying to watch the show, or like, why are you always singing? My friends' moms don't sing all the time. Like, just being 11, right? And she would be like, oh, okay, sorry, or she would ratchet up the volume to needle me. Hindsight is 20/20, but I wish that I had asked her to sing more, because when I think about her, that's where I go. The moments where we're just the quiet moments of safety and happiness and normalcy and togetherness, like just we didn't even have to be in the same room, but I knew where she was. I missed that.
The lasting memory of a mother's comforting lullaby, This Pretty Planet.
This pretty planet spinning through space. You're a garden, you're a harbor, you're a holy place. Golden sun going down, gentle blue giant, spin us around all through the night. Safe till the morning light.
Only later would her son read his mother's diaries and learn the magnitude of the loss she endured privately every day.
I found this in one of her journals. I've been studying the difference between solitude and loneliness, telling the story of my life to the clean white towels taken warm from the dryer and held to my chest, a sad substitute for a body pulled in close. I miss most even now his hands, the expressive grace and heft of them, the heat of his hands on my skin, the wrap of his arms, two becoming one. I carry the stack of towels upstairs, carefully cradling them so as not to let them tumble, save one still damp, the top one I had pressed against my face, which needs more time for drying. That's what she was enduring. That's what she had lost. When my dad got hurt.
Thank you, Diane.
You can see Superman, the Christopher Reeve story, only in select theaters on September 21st and 25th. For tickets, go to Fathom Events.
And thank you so much for joining us. That is all for GMA Life.
Up next, all of the top stories and latest news right here on ABC News Live, where the news never stops.